cannot believe all of the features that Shark has managed to put into this one awesome machine. And let me tell you, I know about this one because I actually bought it and I own it. This is from Shark, a company that's been around for over 20 years, over 2 decades, from Montreal, Canada. They are innovators in easy to use products, affordable products that really get the job done. And what we have for you today is being able to clean and vacuum your floors, but also doing whole home as well. It's the biggest, best bundle that we do here. And if you've ever had this happen, it's so nasty. I'm holding it. I don't even know whose hair this is. But if this has ever happened to you and you gotta take a knife or a scissor and you're trying to pull at that, you're never gonna have this. First of all, this is dual brush technology. It is self-cleaning technology, so it's like you're vacuuming and buffing the floor at the same time. That hair wrap, never gonna happen again, okay? So dual brush rolls, self-cleaning, no front panel. This is the one that we kind of joke about because we say it's missing its front lip. So if you've got big particles like jelly beans and, you know, oats and, you know, I don't know, children's cereal, whatever you've got, whatever kind of messes you have, this doesn't push it around and scatter it everywhere. It can tackle those big messes. There are no bags you ever have to buy. You take it from stick form, and then all of a sudden, hey, you need to go up and down the stairs. Go ahead. It has a LiftAway canister with an extension hose. So now you're doing whole home cleaning, floors to ceiling. We're sending you home with a lot of awesome attachments. It is a completely sealed system, so asthma and allergy friendly, so anti-allergen technology. And today we've got 2 colors remaining here. We've got it available for you in this really pretty blue. It's kind of like a mint green. And then we also have it in a color we're calling rosewood, which almost looks like a little bit of a cinnamon terracotta color. But I own this product, and here's the best part about it. Part of Customer Appreciation Month, we are doing really great prices on those brands that you really love. And right when you need it most, spring cleaning, right? Everybody needs to clean, never gonna stop cleaning. Get something that makes it a joy to do that. The Shark Upright Vacuum with the onboard storage clip and self-cleaning pet power brush, that goes for $227.09, okay? We're below that price, but we didn't stop there. You're getting the $21 upholstery tool, the 12-inch crevice tool, and then you're getting the $24 multi-angle dusting brush. It's a retail value of $283. Today, you're at $219.99, and then if you want, break this down into monthly payments. Pay the first $55, any debit card, any credit card, and get cleaning. I love this one, and you know, I have vacuums that don't come with all these attachments, and those are great, but when you wanna do the whole home, you wanna do the curtains, you wanna do the bookshelf, you wanna do on top of the mirrors and the TVs and all that stuff, this is your answer. My good friend Tracy, we didn't let her go to sleep. She's still here to tell us all about it. She's our Shark brand expert. But Tracy, I own this guy. I love this one. It's just whole home.
Oh, I tell you what, every single bell and whistle that Shark has is in this vacuum. So that means you don't have to sweep before you vacuum because we annihilate huge messes. We can pick up piles of cereal, of kitty litter, of coffee grounds, all that stuff because we've got DuoClean technology, which means both brush rolls are working at all times to give you that deep down clean. We have a true self-cleaning brush roll. We have the complete sealed anti-allergen system, all right? A true HEPA filter. It's a 2-in-1 as well. So now it's your handheld. But then with the press of another button, all right, we can put it into the wand mode. So we can get up high and we can get down low and we can get everything in between. And in case we didn't add enough fun features, we've added kickstands, so it actually stands on its own. So we love that so much about this design. Easy to store. And let's just take a minute to break down all of this technology, because for one of the few times, you don't have to choose what you want, because we know you don't want this, right? You don't want a nasty brush roll, because how do you expect these bristles to get deep down into the carpet fibers if they're covered in hair? Short answer is they can't. So let's go ahead and compare. This is a Shark vacuum. It does not have the self-cleaning brush roll. It's still a good vacuum. It's Shark. It's going to get the job done. Look at that. LED lights, great, okay? We're vacuuming up there. Sucked it all up. But here's the problem, Leslie. It's what's hanging out underneath, you know? And I think if most of us are honest and really think about it, our vacuum brush rolls look like this if you don't have the self-cleaning brush roll. Because I know that you're not going to clean the brush roll every single time you vacuum, right? Well, imagine being able to have a clean brush roll, just like taken out of the box every time you vacuum. You will with this, all right? So remember, same hair, same mess, same everything. You know, we went ahead and, you know, I wanted to compare apples to apples. So same mess, same everything. Let's go ahead and compare. Here, there's not one single strand. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? And since we have it kind of tilted like that, I do want to talk about the DuoClean technology. So it's both brush rolls. They are running at all times to give you that deep down clean. This brush roll right here actually allows you to pick up big particles. And then there's that self-cleaning brush roll right there. And the technology is simple. It's exclusive to Shark. It's those little yellow flaps that prevent a tight hair roll on the brush roll so that the comb can go ahead and grab it and throw them back into the extra large dustbin. So that's just some of the technology. So there's DuoClean, there's self-cleaning brush roll. And then Leslie, I want to point this out. You know, we talked about missing that front lip, right? This is what we mean by that. So notice here, you've got that plastic panel. Most of your vacuums look like that. And what happens is that pushes messes like this around. So a lot of times, if you have a mess like this, you have to sweep first. We've gotten rid of that panel, all right, that plastic panel. So now you don't have to sweep anymore. You're able to go ahead and tackle big, huge messes. Right. So let's go ahead and prove that one too. Here we go, watch this. All right, turn it on. And look at this, it just chomps up those big particles, medium-sized particles. And then it gets down to those fine particles right there. No splattering, no spraying. Everything stays where it's supposed to go and goes into your dustbin. The dustbin is removable, which is a great feature because now you don't have to lug the entire vacuum over to the trash can.
I know, I love this thing. I love this thing. I own it and I bought it because I wanted to go high and I wanted to go low. And here's the thing, because of those dual brush rolls, it's like you're polishing the floor as you go. So not only are you vacuuming, but because it's kind of buffing with that front brush roll, you see, you almost get like a shine on your floors. Like it's really crazy the way this works, Tracy, okay? So other vacuum cleaners, they will pick up the heavier messes, but they kind of leave like a fine dust on your floors. You're not gonna get that with this amazing Shark DuoClean. So take a look here. Remember, because we're missing that front lip, we can go ahead and tackle big particles, and they're not going all over the place. We're not just pushing them around. We're actually scooping them up, Tracy. And you know, that's what sets this guy apart. It really gets the job done. And you know, when you need it to be floors, it's floors. When you need to go ahead and lift off, now you're dusting as well. I wanna show you all of the pieces that you're getting, because you're getting all the attachments you would need to go ahead and soft dust, to go ahead and do your mattresses if you'd like. So you go ahead, you're getting that crevice tool, you're getting that dusting brush, you're getting the pet roll, you're getting all of that, including your little bracket to go ahead and keep your tools on board. All you do is choose your color. We've got it available for you in that blue, or you can go ahead and choose the rosewood. And I gotta tell you, very, very limited. Total between both colors, I got about 3,000 of them. That is all we have at this awesome price. So instead of having it at that retail price of $287, we're at $219.99, sorry, $227. We're at $219.99, we're below that price, and we threw in extra goodies that you would typically have to pay more for. But Shark is just it's a smart product. I mean, I wanna know who decided to leave that plastic plate off the front. I mean, that person deserves a raise, because they just do things differently, Tracy.
Yeah, and listen, Shark has been innovating vacuums for years, and this is the latest and greatest, and you deserve that. You know, nobody goes to the cell phone store, Leslie, and says, hey, can I get that cell phone from like 5 years ago that doesn't have one single feature on it? No, when you get something new, you want it to have all the bells and whistles. And this one does. You've got that wonderful rocket design, which means you're able to get down really low underneath pieces of furniture, so you're not constantly moving furniture out of the way. You've got LED lights that illuminate the path. You've got your anti-allergen complete sealed system. Now, why is that important? Well, this is an extremely powerful vacuum, okay? We've trimmed all the fat, but we've kept all the power. So you're sucking up some of the nastiest stuff that is hiding deep down in your carpet fibers. You want that to stay in here. We don't want that back out into the air. So we've cleaned, we've sealed the entire system so that does stay in there. Because when you have a vacuum that is as versatile as this, you need to make sure that that stuff stays in the canister. We can put it in handheld mode to reinvent the way that you pick up messes. You don't have to, you know, go always get that paper towel or the microfiber cloth to dust or to clean. You can go ahead and use it in the handheld mode. 25-foot cord allows you to take this anywhere you want to go. Take it out to the car, take it out to the RV, wherever. So we've talked about that it has a self-cleaning brush roll. We've talked about DuoClean technology, which means 2 brush rolls. And we talked about how it picks up all size particles. So you don't have to sweep anymore. You don't have the dustbin anymore. And there's that complete sealed system right there. True HEPA filter, by the way, which is, you know, unheard of when it comes to a vacuum. So there's your true HEPA. There's your, right there. You don't have to replace that. You don't ever have to get another one. Just rinse it out and let it air dry. It's perfect just like that. So it's going to hold on to the particles that you're sucking up into your vacuum. Okay. Now, so we've talked about, we're getting rid of the broom. Talked about getting rid of the dustpan. We talked about getting rid of this. Well, we're going to talk about that right now. So look at this stuck on dirt right here. Your vacuum at home, and again, ask yourself, can your vacuum do this? You know, and most of your vacuums are going to do this. It's not going to engage with the floor. So as many times as I go over this, it's not going to be able to suck up all of that fine particle that's stuck on dust that, you know, accumulates. Check this out.
Look at, it's like polishing the floor.
I mean, are you kidding me?
Hey, you might even be able to skip the mop.
Exactly. So imagine all of the things that we're eliminating, all the steps we're eliminating, because at the end of the day, your floor should look like this every single time you vacuum. It shouldn't take 3 different steps to get a beautiful finish like this, okay? Look at what's left behind.
Yep.
All this. But nothing is left behind over here. And that's what we love so much about this vacuum.
And by the way, remember, even if it's a pile of stuff, because they left off that front panel, you can go ahead. You don't have to get the broom and the dustpan first. Go ahead. Look at this. I mean, bigger particles are not a challenge at all for your Shark DuoClean. So I do want to share some of the reviews because this is always popular. Every time we've brought it in, it does really, really well. We've got review. You can find those reviews. By the way, remember on HSN, we put all those reviews up there. So even if people hate a product, those reviews live on hsn.com. You can find them. This one is always a favorite. Here it is. It's, you know, you are an actual adult when you ask for the Shark vacuum for your birthday. I love that. That's exactly what happened last year. I asked for the Shark vacuum, was blown away with how much better it was than my pricey vacuum I had previously. Seriously, it's the best investment you can make for cleaning your home. That's from Little Lovelies. And, you know, I just have to say that the truth is that this is one of the best investments you can make because you always have to clean. So unlike a pair of shoes or a handbag, you'll wear it once or twice or, you know, put it away for the season, bring it out again next year. This is something you have to do and you will use it over and over and over again. You better love your vacuum cleaner. And remember, it's not just a stick vac, it becomes your lift-off canister. So now I'm going up and down the stairs. Now I'm detailing my own car instead of spending the $70 to do it. The vacuum usually by itself, with its basic features and attachments, it's $227. We managed to get it below that price, and we even threw in more attachments. We also have flex pay. So you know,